Welcome back. It's a beautiful day here in Auckland, New Zealand. Yesterday was my first day in the country. Just took everything in. Didn't do any filming yesterday. Just got settled in, staying with family. I have extended family that live here in Auckland, so staying with them, which is good because I will say Auckland, compared to large Australian cities, doesn't have much in terms of public transport. So without a car, it is a bit hard to get around. But that's good because I have family to drive me around places. Later on today we'll be heading into the city for the first time, and yeah, it's been good fun so far, catching up with the Sri Lanka crew, those of us who travelled in Sri Lanka. My cousin, he's born and raised in Sri Lanka, but he actually now lives here in Auckland, so it's good catching up with him. And of course, yeah, Asha and Shadi as well. So all us fantastic four, the old crew from Sri Lanka, we're back together. Yeah, they all have work stuff today. It is now a weekday, so I'm just off exploring on my own. So it's a good mix. This trip's going to be a good mix. I'll go out, do some exploring on my own, and then also go with the crew. And in terms of filming, we'll see how we go as well. Just take it day by day. But yeah, yesterday was just spent some time settling in. It was crazy flight to get here. Well, first of all, just look at this, man. New Zealand is stunning. You've got black tree ferns here, lots of stunning, unique vegetation. We're in the on the north shore of Auckland. Auckland's a very interesting city geographically. It's situated on an isthmus. So you've got North Auckland and the North Shore, which is where we are right now. Pretty much in the suburbs, right? Out in the suburbs where my extended family lives. But yeah, Auckland has done a very good job maintaining their green space. So right in the suburbs, and they've got these small little walkways and nature areas tucked away, which I'm walking around exploring right now. So that's very nice. And then you've got central Auckland on the isthmus, and then South Auckland's a lot of bridges surrounded by all sides on water, very narrow strip of land. So interesting city geographically. And yeah, first impressions of New Zealand, beautiful nature. Like even here in Auckland, like it's really nice. It's really nice, and also really nice weather, well, by my standards as well. I like cool weather, and yeah, it's nice and pleasant here. We're on the approach on the northern tip of North Island, so up in the north, which is the warmest part of New Zealand. But climate here is still very temperate, very mild. New Zealand's it's a very interesting country. Like it doesn't get very hot here, even in summer, very mild. A lot of the vegetation around here, a lot of it does look decidedly tropical as well. Like it's got palm trees and all that. But in terms of the climate, it's more similar to, say, the British Isles. But yeah, anyway, it doesn't get a lot of extremes in terms of temperature. Like, yeah, even Auckland itself, I was asking around and reading, not many parts of Auckland experience frost all that often. Sub freezing temperatures, not that common. And yeah, summer doesn't get that hot. So yeah, very mild, temperate maritime climate. And yeah, also walking around, you don't have to worry about snakes. New Zealand's one of the few countries has absolutely no snakes and no apex predators. So you can walk through long grass, walk around in the wilderness, and not really have a care in the world. There's no dangerous wildlife that can kill you here. So that's one big difference to Australia. So yeah, I'm really enjoying my time so far. It's a nice, pleasant, cool day. It's max of 16 degrees, getting down to about 7, 8 overnight. Some heavy foggy mornings. And yeah, it's at the moment, temperature-wise, it's actually very similar to where I live on the Darling Downs at the moment. Back home, apparently it's raining heavily and just very cloudy and gloomy as it has been. Here I've been lucky to get some blue sky and sunshine, so I had a bit of better weather here. But even though same temperature, I will say the cold here hits different. It is a very humid, damp cold. And similar to Australia, the houses are not built for cold. They're not insulated, not built well at all. Most houses don't have central heating, like where my family lives, no central heating, nothing like that. So very cold and damp inside. Some places they do run portable dehumidifiers because nothing dries in this climate. It's constantly wet and damp. And yeah, winter time is actually the rainiest. Like it's pretty uniform rain all year round. Like it rains all year. But yeah, right now going into the early winter still. Early winter? No, we're getting into middle of winter now, and time's flying. We're almost through June. But yeah, being in winter now, we're actually at the wettest time of the year here in Auckland, and yeah, the similar amount of rainfall throughout the year as the Gold Coast where I grew up, except Auckland is situated much further south. Even though we're at near the northern tip of North Island, if you were to draw a straight line to Australia, we'd be somewhere in southern New South Wales, probably close to the New South Wales Victoria border. Not pretty similar to Canberra, I think, further south than Sydney, pretty similar to Canberra. And yeah, New Zealand also has some very strict biosecurity laws. Like in each nature area like this, you have to disinfect your footwear because of kauri dieback. It's a nasty one. So, okay. Disinfect my shoes. Yeah, I'll only just walk through here, so should be fine. Okay, yeah, I did that on the way in, of course, as well, on the way in and the way out. Gotta do that before entering any nature reserve here. But apart from that, really, first impressions, it's very similar to Australia in terms of the systems, the way things are set up, like walking around, interacting with people. I pretty much feel like I'm back home, like it's really the same. Both Aussies and Kiwis, very easygoing, no issues. No language barrier, of course, but there are, of course, some subtle differences as well. New Zealand has 2 official languages, English and Māori. Yeah, a lot of the signs are bilingual, although everyone, whether you are Māori or not, everyone speaks English. And yeah, that's really about it. Just gone through this area, and now I'm going to walk across to the next area. I'll walk around the other way. But yeah, overall, really good first impressions of New Zealand, enjoying my time through these regional parks. And yeah, looking forward to going to the city, seeing more of it, doing some more vlogs. Life is good, continuing to move up, stack up the days, and move onwards and upwards. So yeah. Yeah, very safe, easy to get around places. It's a very peaceful, very laid back vibe. New Zealand, I think, does, compared to Australian major cities, definitely it feels even more laid back than that. Auckland's the biggest city in the country, population wise we're about 1.8 million, so about the same size as Adelaide, slightly smaller than Brisbane back home. But no, very peaceful, like not much traffic. It just, I don't know, even Auckland has that laid back vibe, and we're in the New Zealand's biggest city. I just gotta cross the street here. There's some school kids going there. Alright, let's cross the road. Like, walking streets of suburbia, the way the suburbs are laid out, the housing, everything looks pretty much the same as Australia. What's different, of course, is the nature reserves and going around these sort of places. It's just, yeah, 80% of New Zealand's plants are endemic, so native here, not found anywhere else, which is similar to Australia. But yeah, the vegetation, wildlife, Australia, New Zealand, quite different. But the system, the culture and the way things are set up, very similar systems. There's ways I've noticed already in which New Zealand is ahead of Australia and does things a bit better, and there's also other ways in Australia where I've noticed that we tend to do a bit better. We definitely tend to do public transport better, especially Sydney and Melbourne. They've upped their game. Auckland doesn't need to up their game on public transport, but the immigration process getting here, I will say New Zealand definitely beats Australia on that one. Our system is quite outdated and convoluted in some ways, especially the passenger declaration. Like, to enter both countries as a tourist, you have to, or even a citizen, you have to, if you're entering and leaving entering New Zealand, whether you're, and yeah, you have to do a passenger declaration card, basically just for customs and biosecurity. Just declare what you're bringing into the country and all the information, where you'll be staying. Just, you know, standard immigration question. You've got to fill out a form. In Australia, you've got to fill out, still you've got to fill out a paper form. They hand out paper forms on the plane, on every flight going to Australia. You've got to fill it out. New Zealand, that's all online now. It's very easy. 24 hours before the flight, you can easily just fill it out with your details and declare what you're bringing into the country, because both countries have very strict biosecurity to protect the ecosystems. And yeah, New Zealand's made that process way simpler, very easy to follow. So they definitely beat Australia on that one. Like Australia, they keep saying, oh, they're going to introduce that system soon, start trialing it. Well, New Zealand's ahead of the game. They've already done that. And in terms of the digital infrastructure, New Zealand beats Australia. Faster internet, more reliable. To get a local SIM here, I got an eSIM set up with a local company here, so I didn't have to get a physical SIM. I just got eSIM set up. Very easy. Australia, can be a pain in the ass to get a SIM set up. I know, because tourists from visiting overseas, like trying to get them SIMs, pain. Can be a real pain. So yeah, interesting comparisons. Definitely, as I travel more of New Zealand, North and South Island, we will get better ideas. But yeah, these are my initial first impressions of New Zealand. Everything else, self-improvement wise, NoFap, everything's still going strong. And yeah, I'm not planning to drink on the trip at all. Already had some good times with the other guys, and yeah, none of us are drinking anything. So yeah, it's quite interesting. And even my cousin, he actually has told me as well, like, since the Sri Lanka trip, he did not drink at all. So who knows, might be a last time for all of us, perhaps. So everything's doing very well. Everything's going very well here, I should say. Building teddy bears in the trees. Yeah, I really like New Zealand so far. Just very, very calm, very peaceful, and just very clean, pristine environment. I really like it here. I do. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Really looking forward, of course, to South Island, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Gonna be a great trip. So yeah, good mix of things to do. I'm walking back home now, and yeah, back home, back to my uncle's place where I am staying, and yeah, go have some lunch, and later on head into the city. At the moment they're out working, so yeah, but later on in the evening they're going to take me and the others into the city. There's two other guys from Australia that were in Sri Lanka. They're here as well, so it's myself and two of them. We're the tourists getting taken around. So yeah, it's good, enjoying it. Nice cool day. So yeah, that's it. Checking in from Auckland, New Zealand. Hope you enjoyed. I'll do some videos here and there. I'm enjoying new style of filming as well. Bit of a mix of new and old, and just figuring things out. Onwards and upwards. Catch you in the next one.